Hello fellas and folks, welcome back to a regular normal episode of Winning at Minecraft, and it's totally normal and regular today. Nothing weird or zany is gonna happen. So what are we gonna do today, guys? What are we going to do? Who's to say? Nobody knows, not even me. I don't know what we're gonna do. What is this structure right here? Oh yeah, I was trapping villagers in an earlier episode. I forgot about that. What are we going to do? I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do. Not at all. I secretly do know what we're gonna do today. We're gonna commit a felony. I probably need to explain that a little bit more. If you haven't been keeping up with this series, in the last episode, we went and found a sniffer because a book told us so. You know what? Do some flashbacks while I'm talking. That way you're not looking at my face. Yeah, good job, future me. 2 episodes ago, we found this random letter in our mailbox. I don't know how this letter got in my mailbox, but it did. And it said that it was written by my good friend, Special Agent George Cross. This letter told me that I should look for this ancient dinosaur called the Sniffer. So, I did. I went and I did some archaeological digs, and I found the Sniffer. However, when I brought the Sniffer to Agent Cross, he claimed to have not written the letter. He showed me the actual frequency that asked for the Sniffer, and this is what it said. Crazy, right? What does it mean by free us? Now, old Georgie told me not to trust this random person who messaged me, but I don't know. I don't fully trust WATCHi now that I'm thinking about it, because they're just some random corporation that I got contracted into building a building for right over there. So what is keeping me from investigating myself? Clearly, whoever sent that message is in trouble. Clearly they need help. So why can't I help them? And then, at the very end of that episode, the sniffer sniffed up something very important. This compass. And backwards, that says find me. Because I can crack codes. And then also 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, and 17. Not sure why, but cool beans, I guess. I'm assuming that if I follow this compass, this direction it looks like, I'm going to come across whoever sent the message. And whenever I do, I mean, hopefully they'll be nice and George is wrong and they can be trusted. But I was told to tell Cross if they messaged me again. Is this count as a message? I don't think so. So technically I'm not breaking the rules. Technically I'm not committing a felony. You know, this is just a normal thing. This is regular and normal. So, that's the plot of today's episode. We're following this compass. We're gonna see where it leads, and hopefully it'll be an entertaining episode. First thing I need to do is gear up a little bit. There are a lot of people in here. I don't remember hanging that, but it's gone now. Alright, what am I gonna need for this trip? So, I've collected some things. I got a pickaxe, an axe, because I had that in my inventory. I had torch, compass, some cobblestone, but I'm gonna need some more. I've got a bundle of items that I'm gonna need for a tent. Ooh, a bed. I don't know how I forgot beds. I'm gonna have to shear some more sheep. I also went ahead and packed a crafting table and a furnace for us, or I thought I grabbed a furnace. I guess I left the furnace, but I have enough cobblestone for one now anyways, so it'll be fine. Also, I switched to my diamond sword from my iron sword because it's just better, and this is an adventure episode, so we're gonna use that instead. Let's go to the gas cave and pick out my favorite set of armor. That's right. We're goated. And now, it's about time we left on this journey. But we should probably sleep first because it's nighttime and that's when the monsters come out. Honk shoo, honk shoo, honk shoo. Alright, up and at 'em. Goodbye, Lucy. Wish me luck. We're going on an adventure of the lifetime. Let's go! Where does the compass lead? This direction. So this is the side of the mountain, right? This is the cliff face. This is the inside of the mountain. So I should probably go up and go to the top of the mountain and just cross it like that. That seems like the smartest scenario. Alright. So it's about straight ahead. It looks like it. Is it directly straight from here? It's a little off center. Okay, so we'll just go this way for a little bit. One tree that I'm missing up here, BT dubs, is the mangrove tree. I have access to them now that we have access to the desert. I also have access to acacia trees, but why would I want acacia trees? That's kind of ridiculous. Ooh, it's really overcast and dark. Oh man. This is a steep drop off. Okay. Gotta be careful. Here we go. Oh my gosh! It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Do we need coal? We don't really need coal. We're going on an adventure and I have 27 torches, which is so many torches. It's the most amount of torches anyone's ever seen. We can take this waterfall down, I think. Cave. Cave skeleton. Okay. Gotta make it over here to. Oh no! Oh my gosh! Oh, he shot me. That was cool. Look how vertical that is. That's crazy. I've never seen anything like that. This guy is so dark. Goodness gracious. Okay, we'll just continue onward. We're still facing the right direction. Yeah. We're leaving the ice spike area. That's nice. Hopefully we're also going to leave the winter portion, because I have been staring at winter this whole series. Goodness gracious. This way is the only way I don't think I've ventured before. This is interesting. Look, it's a baby rabbit. I don't have the new update yet that introduces all the baby mobs, but I've never seen like an actual baby rabbit in. Oh my. Oh my gosh. Look how beautiful that is. This is an immensely beautiful landscape. Like, it's mostly just flat, but like, wow. This looks like Greenland or something. Should probably be looking at my compass as I walk. Why did I settle here? Why did I settle over in a mountain range? This is really nice terrain. It's easy to walk over. It's got this nice forest back here in the background. This is beautiful. This reminds me of the Polar Express in a way. In a way. And what the heck? Did I find it? What is this? It looks like a Walmart, but evil. No trespassing. WATCHi decommissioned. Property of Quokka? Huh? Keep out. Maybe it's a bunker. That would make more sense than evil Walmart. We are going to choose to be illiterate today and enter because I'm curious. So spooky, spooky. Ooh, they got the copper lights. Those are nice. What in the world? Can I open this? Can I? This is a beehive, isn't it? This isn't an actual box. A book. Insightful information in this one right here. I think it might be redacted, guys. This is bizarre. That sign said WATCHi decommissioned but now it's a property of whatever WATCHi is. What is WATCHi? Hey, what is WATCHi doing with a bunker already out here? Didn't they say this was their first time here in Snowy Valley? What is going on? Must be being lied to. This looks like a vent. I bet I could go through it. Yes, I can. Okay, here we go. Crawling. Swimming, I guess. Oh. Well, the other side of the vent is closed, so I can't get through. They did not want me coming into this secret room. Fortunately for them, I have a pickaxe. Ooh, this is spooky. They got like a projector going on here. That's kind of a cool. Why didn't I think of that? That's such a cool looking. I should have done that for the projector room. What is this? Those look like exclamation points. Maybe even fallen trees. Who's to say? They're probably punctuation though, if I'm being honest. Another redacted book probably. No, this one has words. It says Carpathia. Carpathia. That word rings a bell. IPSM/F 809 plus or minus IPSM/F -2. Site no longer under surveillance under FISA section 702. 3497. March 4th, 1997 maybe? And then there's a blank page here at the back. Probably invisible ink if I had to guess. But these creepy WATCHi guys. I mean, I assume this is WATCHi and not WATCHi or whatever. I should have brought flint and steel, but I have something better. Torch. This will light up all your dirty secrets. Let's get out of here, shall we? How does... I don't think I've ever built one of these things where I can put the trapdoor go right. We'll just do this. Solve that problem right there. Ease of access. I'm sure WATCHi won't mind. I wonder how long this thing has been here. Probably since 1997, as it says in the book. But why did it get decommissioned? Did I discover everything from here now? It doesn't feel like there's anything else. Huh. Gold. I don't need gold. I just need more answers. Oh!
Graphite, what are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Being the mayor.
This isn't Snowy Valley though.
There's snow. There's valley. Close enough for me.
What valley? There's no valley.
This one, right here.
This is a creek. Whoa.
But it's called Valley Creek. That's what it's called.
No, it's not. Oh. Huh. It is.
Now you never answered my question.
What was it?
What are you doing here?
Just exploring. You know?
You know that this is private property, yes?
What? I had no idea.
Graphite,
Not at all. Not whatsoever.
Did you read the signs?
What signs? There's signs?
Signs.
Oh, these ones? Those signs? I thought they were cheeky little Halloween decorations, like the ones you get from Party City, you know?
I'm not the mayor of Party City.
No, I think not.
Why would they be from Party City then? That
I-
doesn't make any sense.
I don't know why you had anything to do with this building in the first place. I didn't think this was part of Snowy Valley at all.
Ah, toupee.
It's touche.
No, I'm not wearing mine today.
What?
What?
So can I ask what this place is? Or, was, rather?
No.
No?
Nope. What? Well, I'll say something. Did the conversation get awkward again?
It just grew kind of stale. I mean, you shut down my question. I don't really have a response to silence.
Wait, what can I do to unsteal it? How do I...
Well, you could try answering the question, maybe.
And that would make this conversation less awkward?
Yes.
Oh, goody! So this place is an old WATCHi bunker Director Stevens used way back when. Top secret stuff. Not even your pal Cross was allowed in. But since it was left abandoned a couple decades ago, it kinda just got enveloped into my jurisdiction of Snowy Valley.
Really? Huh. Do you know what they studied in there? Or what WATCHi studies at all?
No.
And what's this new ownership? Quokka?
And that's the sound a bird makes.
No, this word here.
Caw! I think that's a raven's mating call, actually.
Is this somebody's name?
Oh,
What is
geez,
this?
I hope no ravens heard that.
Mr. Mayagite, focus.
I don't
Focus.
like ravens. I really
Alright,
hope
if
they didn't hear that. That was pretty bad.
Mr. Mayagite, focus. Look, is this somebody's name or
I'm sorry, Graphite. It's just that I have this huge fear of birds. I'm worried. I just alerted them of my presence, and they're gonna come and... Because that was a mating call.
No,
So
wait. Because this could be important.
Okay? Sorry.
Who is Quokka? Hello? Oh, it's getting creepy out here. Sky is starting to really darken. Can't find the sun anywhere. Well, the compass points away from it, and it points further into this forest. That means we're gonna have to go further into the forest. Here we go. It's getting dark out now. I don't like that. I might get some creepies or some zombies or something. I don't want to deal with those. It's really hard walking through spruce forests with all this snow on the ground. Oh my gosh! Cal, I don't know what's going on. This is kind of a weird structured mountain. I think it's about time we set up camp for the night. Place down a tent of my own design and hope it looks better than my last one, which, oh, I know it won't. Throw down this campfire right here. Grab that bed I made. There we go. Now we have an awesome little camp. Sort of. This is actually worse than my first tent that I ever made. What is this? Why did I use pink banners? Why do I have pink sheep? This is frustrating. But we have a spooky little campfire here. We can sit here, tell ghost stories, and think about what is happening in our lives because, golly, it got weird. This is such a weird episode. Usually I'm just doing Let's Plays. This is more of like a weird adventure where I'm going through the story very slowly, but I don't really know what's happening in it. All I know is I found this bunker. I don't really trust WATCHi all that much, to be completely honest with you. I mean, with all the things that I built for them, you'd think that they'd tell me at least what they were studying. Sure, George showed me that frequency, but I feel like he's leaving some information out. I just don't know what. And obviously, it's a lot of information considering he lied and told me that this was the first time WATCHi had been in Snowy Valley at all. Why would he lie about that? I don't like being lied to, believe it or not. Kinda confused. We don't know what Quokka is. We don't know why the mayor just showed up and why he was at the bunker. We didn't really get a whole lot of answers from this at all. It's just kinda nothing. Just nothing at all. Where's the compass? Oh, thank God I still have the compass. Compass still says this way. So, I guess in the morning, we continue this way. And hope that there's some sort of answer at the end of this compass. If not, I'm gonna be a little frustrated. morning time. Time for us to wake up and get started with our day. I invented that song, and it's mine. Nobody else came up with that tune before me. Trust me, don't even look it up. It was not in a Curious George movie. Do I need any of this stuff? Probably not. I don't want to grab the bed, because if I grab the bed, then I lose my spawn point. I don't want to wake up back at spawn, because then there's an even longer trek. And by golly, I have got to get to the end of this compass. That's what we're doing now. Also, look at all these weird steep walls. There are some weird chunk errors in this seed. Look at this wolf. Look at this hole. Look at this. Look at this wolf. Oh, I like this wolf. I wish I had bones on me, do I? No, I don't. Well, wolf, it was good seeing you. Maybe someday we'll meet again in another life. And your name shall be Sparky, named after the sound electricity makes. Bye, wolf. Okay. Oh! I don't know. Surely we're almost there, right? I will say, since we're on this trek, I did lie in my last episode and say that we were gonna start on a couple farms in this episode. However, that was before I found this compass. So I was mistaken and found out that we were doing this instead. But don't worry, next episode I promise we're going to make those farms. We're going to make a bone meal farm. We're going to make a sugarcane farm. It's going to be great. Guys, look. We're not in the snow anymore. Surely by now, what's his name isn't the mayor of this place, right? His lava pit. That was a close one. You almost got me. I don't know why I'm tempting it. I don't want to fall in the lava pit. Even as a bit, I'm wearing diamond armor and a diamond sword. And I don't want to lose any of that at... Is that it? Whoa! Yeah, look at the compass. I think it's pointing right at it. What is this? Compass points this way. Yep. This is what the compass was attached to. 219, negative 1838. Gonna write that down somewhere. Now, what is this thing? Shh, do you hear that? Do you hear that? I don't want to break any of these fences. Because I don't want to get in trouble with the mayor if this is his scheme again. Oh, jeez. Not this way. Okay. I should be able to fit through here. Yeah, this is definitely what we saw in the map back in that secret room. What is this? It's giving me spider vibes. I don't know why. How many legs does it have if it was a spider? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Spiders have 8 legs, right? Or maybe 6 legs? I can't remember. Guys, it's buzzing. It's buzzing. Is there a radio down here? Hello? Hello? That's me. Hello?
The center.
I don't know if I should. I don't know if I should. Okay. Taking a leap of faith. I hope I can trust this voice. But I'm being weirdly selective with my choosing of trusts. Here we go. I really thought something was gonna happen whenever I stepped in the middle. Hello, voice? Are you still there? Oh my gosh! What in the world? Where am I?
You are in Vetusia.
What? Who said that?
I did.
Who are you? What's going on?
Do not be afraid, Graphite. You are not in any danger. You are not even really here.
What does that mean? What do you mean?
You deserve the answers to your questions.
Yeah. I do. Could you answer them?
I need your help, Graphite. And you're the only one to heed my calls.
So was that a no to the answers thing, or?
All will be revealed. Summon your patience, please.
I'm trying. I'm trying really, really hard.
The world you stand in now was once called Vetusia. This was an ancient world, yet far more advanced than anything your generation could hope to accomplish.
Oh, do you have flying cars?
No, we had peace.
Deep.
Think. The things this civilization was able to achieve is not quantifiable. The machines, mathematics, and equations invented and discovered would be incomprehensible to your modern scientist eyes, much less to you, dear Graphite.
Thank you.
That was... Yeah, you're welcome. Vetusia was a perfect utopia, and they were proud of it.
But not you?
But not me. Yes, but not me. I could see that the pride was in me. One day, a storm came. Stronger than anything they could have predicted. It upset the very laws of nature they had built their ancient city upon. The kingdom began to crack. The utopia threatened to fall to ruin. All hope, a resource they were once plentiful in, began to fade. They returned once again to science, their saving grace. And once again, a solution was found. Not to stop the storm. Not to prevent the destruction. Not to protect their lives. No. They found a way to maintain hope. Hope to one day return once the storm was over.
What? Hide from the storm? What do you mean? You invented houses? Caves? You invented shelter? Is that what you're saying?
Worse. They invented stasis.
Stasis?
They were able to move Vetusia into a pocket of reality. Frozen in time and space and removed from all forces, all energy, all of everything. The world you stand in right now, it is a reflection of Vetusia. This is the only way we can exist. Locked away in stasis, waiting for the storm to end. And the storm has ended, Graphite. We are ready to return.
So why haven't you?
The only way we, the prisoners of Vetusia, can manipulate our environment is through this ghostly mirror of the world. This place we stand in now. It's how I was able to contact you through some interdimensional species.
The Enderman.
Yes, and it was very difficult to control those creatures and make them place a letter into a mailbox. The ones I had, I only had to pray you found the sniffer and then reveal to you the map to the weakest point in our stasis.
Okay. Okay, I think I understand. But why me? Why not literally anyone else?
I tried. I really did, Graphite. That organization you befriended, WATCHi, they know of me. They know of all of us here in Vetusia. But they are only intent on sealing our prison. As long as our stasis exists, Your world is able to siphon the energy out of the technology keeping us alive. To your friends at WATCHi, to Stevens, to April, to Burn, to Cross, we are just a battery, and they manipulate us to keep themselves alive. They'll manipulate you to help them. They'll do anything to keep us trapped. But you, Graphite, you have found us. And not just us. You found the device that was created to unlock our stasis and bring us back to our world.
The button.
Yes. Graphite, you must help us. You must push the button. You must free us. You must free Vetusia.
But Cross told me I shouldn't trust you. He told me I shouldn't press the button.
Do you trust him, Graphite?
If I press the button, what will happen?
Every Vetusian will.
Whoa!
The fissure is becoming unstable. If you stay here longer in your corporeal form, maybe get stuck here with us. I'm afraid this is where we must separate. Stay safe. I trust you, Graphite.
Where'd you go?
Who do you
Where'd you...
Who do you trust?
I don't... Hello? Mr. Vetusian? Hello? Wait, come back! Hello? 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 What in the world just happened? I don't know how to take in any of that information. Sun's setting. We should probably try to get back right now. I don't want to be caught here after dark. That would kind of creep me out. But I don't know if it was the voice or the dark world that I went into or what that creeped me out the most. But that creeped me out, and I'm skididdly daddling out of here. Haha, very funny. I'm kind of rattled right now. That was not like anything I've ever experienced. Let's at least get back to my camp. I think it was right over here. Pretty sure it was just on top of this mountain. It's Sparky again. Hello, Sparky. I still don't have any bones for you. And what bones I do have in my body are rattling. Rattle, rattle, rattle. I'm trying to act normal, but I don't know how to... I don't know what the normal, quote-unquote, response to that is, but maybe we'll figure something out in the morning. Alright. What is happening, my guys? What is occurring in this world? Sleeping time, time to go to sleep and forget the events we lived through. So, let's go back through what we've learned today. Ancient ruins used to be in Snowy Valley. Some crazy thing, some natural disaster wiped them out, and in order to reverse what happened or whatever, they need me to press that button that I found, because that was their button, and then they'll all come back to life or something. I don't know. That feels honest. That feels truthful, you know, because I can understand where they're coming from. But I can also understand how WATCHi might want to stop them from doing that, because maybe it'll have some sort of negative impact on us. But then at the same time, why is he saying that we can't trust them? Why is he acting like they're bad guys whenever he's also just very clearly lying to me about... I don't remember leaving this door open. Did I? Mayor? George? Cross? Hello? Must have been the wind. Alright, we'll make sure that we close it this time. That way we don't confuse ourselves at a later date, maybe. Let's get back home and then decide what to do. Yeah, look at this place. Someday I'm gonna have moss over like all of it. In fact, in the upcoming stream on the episode 29, we're gonna add a little bit more probably, I think. Especially since we'll have a bone meal generator by then, since we're doing that next episode. Oh, we're gonna fix the village eventually. Soon, here in a couple episodes probably, I want to make a bridge from like right around here over to that side, and then have that link up to the mayor's house, because for right now, we don't have a very good path over there. We have to like scale a mountain to do it. Episode 29, we're also doing a waterfall in there. Most of the stuff we're doing next episode, which I believe is 28, is going to be inside the crevice. We've built a pretty big world. I mean, if you count the crevice inside, and also we can't forget that the WATCHi building is over there. Which, speaking of, we should probably go check that place out. Just kind of look through it, investigate it for clues, I guess. I don't know. Look at this place. Doors are always open. Can't trust them to close the doors. This guy's not here. Wasn't even looking anything at his laptop. This laptop's even not even a laptop. It's a trap door. Or is he the only one who has flowers in his room? I might be being a little bit too harsh. I mean, he's still my friend, right? We were friends, right? At some point. Did he treat me with kindness at all? Did that ever happen? I don't know. I'm looking around for him. But do I want to find him? What am I doing here? Am I just wandering around confused? I don't know where he is right now. I don't want to go down into the basement because I don't know. I feel like he doesn't want me in the basement after he found me last time. Now I'm overthinking everything. Can I actually trust him? Can I trust the voice, the Vetusian? What? I don't know. Leave in the comment what I should do, guys. Because I don't know what to do. What a confusing mess this series has been. But it's okay. Next episode, I'm going to ignore all of this and build those farms that I wanted to build. Because they're important and we need farms. Rose, giddy up, let's go. So, I don't know. We got a lot of answers this episode. We got a lot more questions, though, I think. I guess just tune in for the next episode, and then the episode after that, and then the episode after that. Maybe eventually we'll get to the bottom of this case. I don't know. Subscribe if you want to stay tuned, if you're not already. I know some of you aren't. A lot of you are, though. Look at those metrics right there. Oh. So, good on you for subscribing. Join the Discord if you want early access to clues, because sometimes there are some meta clues that you can look at. Sometimes I post them on YouTube, but a lot of the time I'll also post them on Discord, as well as events. And the more people get in Discord, the more willing I'm going to be like, hey, jump into this world. We're going to do a video, probably unrelated to Snowy Valley, like a build battle or something. I've still been thinking about that. Also, eventually I'm going to be streaming Soul Steel again. I just have to get my life together because it's falling apart and I'm pulling at the strings still because I guess I have ADHD and I like tearing things apart with my fingers, and my life was next on the chopping block. So, yippee, yippee. My sword! Oh, thank God. I thought I burned it. I thought I just got rid of my sword. Okay, that's a good idea to end the episode then, so that I don't do that again. Bye.